Hi, my name is Claudine Ellis, and I am with the Dream Girls of Real Estate, which is a Keller Williams Realty company. My experience working with the Abood family has been phenomenal. They are fun, energetic, and you just never know what you're going to get. When I first met the Aboods, we didn't even know if we could buy a home. So just getting to a place where we can buy a home is a phenomenal feeling. It's just a great, exhilarating feeling to know that we're here when we started a place of uncertainty, not being sure, not understanding, and now look at this. We are actually buying a beautiful home, and it's all because they had faith in themselves, faith in God, and faith in me. The Aboods have 100 children. So they wanted a house that could fit all of their kids and all of their needs. They wanted a place that her husband could actually have an outdoor space as well as somewhere to put his tools. They needed a place where they could store a big truck with their name on it, where it was, the rules would allow it. They wanted a place for their daughter to feel like she had a suite, the oldest child. They wanted a place that they could entertain. I mean, when they finished telling me all the things they wanted, I was about to call Hugh Hefner and have them move into the house in LA, because there was no way on a $500 budget, $500,000 budget, that they were going to be able to afford all of the things, the plethora of things that they mentioned to me. I was scratching my head going, we're going to have to dumb it down a little bit and come to reality. So now we are at a place where we actually found something that suits all of their needs. Well, Adele is from Tunisia, so he wanted something more of maybe, something from where he's from, like a Moroccan style home or so. And then Sebasti, she's more like beachy, coming from Virginia Beach. She wanted the blues, the colors, the hues, the ocean feel, the whole, coastal feel. So trying to mesh the two was a little interesting, but really and truly when it came down to it, as long as Adele had outside space and a little bit more land, it really wasn't a big concern. But we ended up looking at some really great colors and really great houses with the colors that kind of go with both, and I think we came to a happy medium. Well, when I met the Aboods, they specifically said that they had to stay in Virginia Beach. Now, the difference between Virginia Beach and Chesapeake in price, you can get a little bit more house in Chesapeake than you can in Virginia Beach. There's also the fact that they have children in schools. And so knowing that they wanted all these things, trying to fit their needs into their budget, it probably was better for them to move to Chesapeake and not be in Virginia Beach. So there was a huge challenge getting them to understand that you could still love your kids. They may have to compromise and move if we can find you a super fantastic school district that is equal to or on par with Virginia Beach. And so getting them to make that transition was a huge challenge. And after they did their research and trusted me and realized that their kids had some buy-in, we were able to make the switch. And that, my friend, was a big challenge. Otherwise, the challenge would have been finding them what they wanted in Virginia Beach, and they would have had to settle because of a school system. Well, my family found a lovely home. It is 5 bedrooms. It has 2 living areas. It has a full suite on the 3rd floor. It has a huge island. It's in their price range. And they may have compromised a few little things, but for the most part, it has all the bathrooms they had requested. I mean, it really does touch on everything. The only negative, even though they have a huge yard, is they don't have acreage and they don't have an outside storage space yet, but that doesn't mean they can't add one later. Other than that, I think they got everything that they needed. Hi, I'm Claudine Ellis with the Dream Girls of Real Estate, and I'm in Sandbridge today. Everyone knows this is the place to be. If you're looking for beach activity, you want to come by at Sandbridge and you want to spend the weekend, the days looking over the ocean. I'm at an oceanfront property with a gorgeous island. It has a great view, full with the cabinets. You've got your stove, you've got a full kitchen with a refrigerator, and not only that, there's a place to sit at least 6 people over in this section, but you also have a beautiful table here where you're actually able to sit another 7 or 8 people depending on their size. You've got this large, glorious living area. It is 2 stories, so you get to look down from upstairs and look up from downstairs. And not only that, The bonus for living here in Sandbridge is that you can go right outside here on the balcony and you have a full view of the ocean. It is gorgeous out here. Anyone who comes to Sandbridge is going to love it because when you come to Sandbridge, it is just 2 steps to the ocean. And I hope you've enjoyed this wonderful tour of this gorgeous $1 million home in Sandbridge. Bye-bye.